I want to make myself real fucking clear about that last video I posted and whatnot, where I said I was profoundly disappointed in the content creator. All right, and I'm doing, I don't want to make no beef or nothing. This ain't for clicks or likes and shit, but I got to be honest with my audience here. Or shit, in the, I'm not in the habit of bending the knee in any fucking way. I'm objective and shit. I'm open minded, but like when I hear bullshit, man, you ain't gonna see me just being quiet and shit and not acknowledging shit. Okay, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna say I'm fucking wrong and shit. But if I see something, I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna go into it with a fine tooth comb, a scalpel, a fucking laser and shit. You know, some people might be upset with what I said. Okay, some people in our sect, and I'm just talking mostly to guys. Okay, I'm talking to men. God damn it. Okay, this doesn't have anything to do with any women whatsoever. Okay, it's a male space. There is no code of fucking conduct and shit, and that is where we fail. Okay, now on the other side of the line, you have these women, and no matter what shitty ass fucking thing they do, criminal minded, psychotic, whatever, they just mostly back each other up. You got a few like the one women is just calling out the bad behavior. The other women, they're in the minority. They're the rebels. Okay, they got it all wrong. It's inverted. You're the rebels, and they're the majority and shit. And we understand that over here. Okay, that's why I talk about SYSBM, why it's saving yourself, black man and shit. Or you don't hear me claiming any other shit. Okay, all right. This ain't about clicks and likes and shit. I really felt disappointed that this motherfucker was being a handkerchief head for the black female gynocracy that has ruined and destroyed our ethnic community. Our shit is fucked up on many different levels and shit, and it's not coming back together. I feel like, honestly, I feel like the black community is a lost cause and shit, okay? A lost fucking cause. There's real black people here. There's real normal black people trying to get by, trying to make a dollar out of 15 cents. Then you got everybody else doing them. Okay, doing them and shit. And I'm not here to make nice with you or shit, okay? Yeah, shit rubbed me the wrong way sometimes and everything. But what can you do? I'm just I don't reveal my fucking identity and shit. I'm a faceless avatar and shit for the most part. And I make my content. I do what I have to do and shit. Some people gonna be upset that I said what I said and shit. But I'm tired. I'm tired. I am not bending the fucking knee. I believe my shit. Okay, I ride down my shit. Okay, I ain't been in need of no fucking female. Ever, I'd rather die. Okay? Man, down my, you want me on my knees, shoot my kneecaps out. Tired of, I've seen too much and experienced too much in life that come be a handkerchief head ass nigga to a bunch of fucking infantilized narcissists. Okay? There's nothing gonna change. Ain't a goddamn thing gonna change if you come with your hat in your hand, hemming and hawing and shit, and looking at your feet shuffling along and shit like Uncle Remus. Ain't shit gonna change. I tell you guys out there, I tell you to be unapologetically masculine and selfish to a fault, man. You have to learn that shit because they didn't teach us that. They taught us to be servants. And they always talking about equating everything that we want from them as slavery and shit when it's the inversion is the truth. Okay, we think twice before fucking with them. Okay, we think twice about it. We actually sit up and you pause and you think about it, and then they have the oversight and the backing of the minority majority, and they enforce their will and shit. So who's impressed? Who's oppressed? Who the fuck is oppressed and shit? And I don't want to hear any goddamn contrarians and shit. And the only reason I make these goddamn videos is because they do this shit 24/7, 365 days a year. You can find every hour on the day, I bet you if you look, you can find hundreds of videos shitting all over black men. Okay? When is enough enough? Okay? I can't come with my head in my hands and shit. I don't care about how much money some female got in her purse. It don't mean shit. All right, that's not going to play in how things are going to go out. You are there for a few small reasons that you are in her spirit. If you a handkerchief head nigga, All right, and this guy act like you just play the hands you're dealt, and then you shuffle, you toddle off and shit. And then he was like kind of like wagging his finger at a dude that just reacted naturally to being cuckolded, publicly cuckolded, publicly buck broken and shit. And somebody was being undeniably cruel and nasty, going for the jugular and shit. And this motherfucker tell you supposed to lump it up. Oh, can I smoke a cigarette before you shoot me in the face? You know, can I just smoke a cigarette, man? I'm cool with it. I'm okay with just taking it in my butthole with a strap and shit, man. But just can I put on some rose colored shades and not really see it and shit? I'm gonna play the hand I was dealt, dog. Hey, fuck that, man. I'm tired of this shit. Let's stop coming with your hat in your hands. Nigga, anybody in the sound of my voice, if you're going up to the female gynocracy, the retarded ass gynocracy, the self-hating Stockholm syndrome gynocracy that taught you from birth off the titty to hate the other motherfucker that look just like you. The same people that wear a fucking a white woman disguise every goddamn day. If you do that, you might as well just, hey, get in your coffin early, motherfucker. Okay, go put that fucking dress on, okay? Fuck up your pronouns and shit, okay? How about that? You're tired of this shit. I'm tired of, motherfuckers older than me in my age, and dudes in my age group fucking leading dudes astray. I got so many goddamn channel strikes. The last couple I got from like fucking Steve Harvey and Austin Hollerman and shit. Can you believe it? YouTube would give me a copyright strike for making a video dragging Austin Hollerman and shit for acting like a bitch. And for fucking telling Steve Harvey what's what, a video that can't be seen on the platform. Then I got to listen to this shit. Somebody dragging, the gentleman that, had the baby with, Kiki Palmer and shit. I don't say his name on purpose. Okay? This guy did not ask to be in the public eye. He was dragged, kicking and screaming into the public eye, and then publicly cuckolded. And then she goes on a campaign of buck breaking and shit. And this dude wants you to have your hat in your hand, all sweating and shit, and wiping, handkerchief your shit up, and just toddle along. And he cast as, the reason I made, underlying it sound like he cast aspersions on dude's reason for being in a relationship. Okay, if this guy was, I'm gonna tell you right now, Keith. Okay, use common sense and discernment and shit. Okay, it'll get you far more than listening to people, even if you don't like what I'm saying. At least I'm not fucking lying to your ass. All right, just use common sense and discernment. If this guy was on the tape for any of Kiki Palmer's whatever, single $1 million fortune and shit, he wouldn't care what the fuck she was doing with Usher. He wouldn't give a fuck. He would just sit there and chill, and she'll bust a chill. Okay? Bust a chill. You got too many of these dudes, man. They was raised in this old system with this old way of thinking. They can't break it and shit, but they disguise it as something else, and they give you bad advice and shit. Off the fly, off the cuff. Reading between the lines. You don't realize it until you sit up and analyze that they was just talking shit. All right? You don't come with your hands in your head nowhere and expect somebody to accept you as a leader. Okay? Power's not given, it's taken and shit. And you can do this without lifting a finger shit by just simply saving yourself. Black man, save yourself. Okay? I'm not going to do the acronym today. I'm just going to tell you that, be mindful who you listen to, who you let in your circle and shit. Keep them at arm's distance and shit. A lot of times, people say, they support me and all that shit, but, I don't see them post me or nothing. Some people do, and I thank them for that and shit. Some people, they doing the online version of, skinning and grinning and shit, but, I like, hey, your paperwork is kind of shady. All right? I ain't tripping. I ain't gonna say no names or any shit like that. All the people that post me, that share my videos, it's all good, man. It's cool. All right, but this ain't even about that. But I felt the need to say that because that's been on my mind lately, and I don't feel like holding that back. I want to get that out. Because I'm thinking about just saying fuck it and just, get off the platform for like a minute. Because I'm tired of this shit. I'm fucking tired. I'm SYSBM and shit. And I'm not just that for me. I'm that for all these dudes that's out there. Just don't know shit. Just look for some kind of guidance. They need some help. And these young kids and the babies and shit. And all these male babies that Cynthia G want you to want to die. All right? What I'm talking about. I would never tell you to come to some shitty, disrespectful, nasty ass infantilized child, this narcissist, this sociopath. I would never tell you to go to her on your knees and shit with your hat in your hand, dabbing your head with a fucking handkerchief. All right, that's for cowards. Fuck.
Say, why don't you pick on somebody your own disposition?
Oh, please, Mr. Barroom Brawler. Don't hurt me or anything like that.
This message has been paid for by the Dusties. Yes, the niggas you love to hate.